Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back. My name is Sam and this is Engineer on a Budget, and today we're going to go ahead and get our January budget set up. I went ahead and pulled out the papers that we need for January, and I'm going to go ahead and move the binder to the side because I don't need it. Alrighty, so I have a nice thick pen here. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to make sure you can see both pages. Let me move this guy over. I got this for Mother's Day from my kiddos and I absolutely love it. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. We won't need that for a little bit. Alrighty. So first thing I want to do is kind of go over the goals and then the important dates for the month. So let me... That looks like that'll work pretty well. Okay, so number one goal for January is a no spend month. I'm just trying to save some money. And then another goal, I need to update some payment information, so I want to update my CPR payment. I want to update my RMPBS payment. I want to update it from 40 to 15. And then the next thing I want to do is I want to review my insurance policies. I want to make sure that I have the coverage I need, especially for my car insurance, so I need to do that this month and look at it. Alrighty, important dates. So we have quite a few dates coming up, which is really not going to help with my no spend month. So on the 2nd, we are going to the Avs game. On the 8th, we have a dentist appointment. On the 13th is a friend's birthday. And then on the 20th is a federal holiday, so I do not have work. And now I'm going to go ahead and put the dates on here really quick. Alrighty, so dates are on there, and then we're going to kind of walk through all of the amounts and stuff that I'm expecting to pay. So first one, on the 1st I have a lot of things to pay. First one is rent, and that'll be $2,425.86. And then I have student loan, and I'm just going to do $650. Writing too fast. I think the amount I pay is like $643.80. So it'll be nice to get a little extra every month. HELOC payment is $500. And then car insurance is $602.50. And like I mentioned, I wanted to review that policy, make sure I like it, because I think what I can do is if I want to add anything or update it, I can go ahead and do that and just like pay the difference. So definitely a priority this month. Let's see, and then the next payment that I'm expecting to make is Disney Plus on the 11th. And last month it was $29.04, so I expect it to be about that much again. And then on the 13th will be my Rocket payment. The 15th is my Wax Package payment. and that is $55.20. Alrighty, the 18th is CPR for $15. The 22nd, I have a T-Mobile payment for $89.27. And then a couple of other payments that I have this month. I have Excel around the 25th. I don't know what that's going to be because they'll let me know like the first week of January what the amount is going to be. And then I have RMPBS on the 26th. Normally that is $40, but I'm gonna leave it blank because my goal is to change that to $15 to match the CPR payment. And then on the 27th, I expect to pay my Xfinity, which is my internet, for $50. And I think that pretty much covers it. Like I mentioned, we have an Avs game on the 2nd, so I expect to maybe get like a soda or something like that at the game. Dentist should just be a cleaning, so we shouldn't have to pay for anything, but you never know. And then I do want to get my friend a gift for her birthday. And yeah, so let's go ahead and move to the next sheet. I'm going to go ahead and stack these so that way we can just have the one sheet. Now, the first 3 months for my salary is a little weird. The first month we do all of our new benefits, and I went ahead and calculated what I think my take-home pay is going to be, so hopefully I'm fairly close. And then February is when the company's fiscal year starts. So there are some changes there with that. And then in March is normally when we do our annual review and we get our like, what do you call it? Increases, like market increases and all of those things. So I might get a pay bump during that month. So the first few months are just kind of a little weird. So hopefully I didn't overestimate what I'm going to be bringing home. But if I did, I know which categories I'm going to go ahead and cut. So, alrighty, so for the month of January, I'm anticipating bringing home about $7,155. Okay, so for child support, as I mentioned before in my previous video, child support is $1,080 a month. Student loans, I budget $650, HELOC $500, and then rent I budget $2,500. Now I have all of this money already, so when all of that stuff comes out on the 1st, that's already covered. When we are stuffing our envelopes for this month, that money will be going to February's payments. Excel is my utilities, and so that's $200. Internet is $50. My phone bill, I budget $94. Disney Plus, I budget $34. Rocket is $10. CPR is $15. And then RMPBS, we're going to go ahead and do $40. Budgeted, but I'm hoping to put $15 here for an actual savings. So let's go ahead and grab this guy. And let's see if I can add these up without making any mistakes. So that is $51.65. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little hard to see. $51.65. $1,165. Let's see if you can see it better on this side. No, I don't know. The lighting's just kind of weird. Oh, that doesn't look bad. Okay. So we're going to do $71.55 minus $51.65. So the remainder is $19.90. $1,990. Alrighty, so for budgeting for the month for all of my cash envelopes, we're going to do $160 for gas. Groceries is $600. Home is $40. Spending is $40. Toiletries is 40. We don't budget anything for clothing. Health and beauty is 100. Nothing for hobbies, nothing for house. Kids is, what did I budget for the kids? 240 for the month. And then pets is 40. So let me add these guys up. All right, so that's $12.60. And so the $19.90 minus $12.60 is $7.30. All right, so I have quite a few sinking funds because there's just a lot of things coming up. So the ones that we budget for every paycheck, Amazon is going to get 20. Yes, 20 for the month. Amex is going to get 50. Sorry if you can't see my writing. And then car insurance, I'm going to up it to 120. I used to put 100 aside every month, but we're upping it up to 120. Car registration is getting $10. Renter's insurance gets 20. This other line we're not going to fill in right now, but it's for like the other sinking funds that I have. So I want to do like a P.O. box and Canvas subscription and stuff like that. So if I'm going to put money into that from my take-home pay, I'll go ahead and fill this in. But most of that are going to come from my like savings challenges. So we're not doing anything for other this time. Birthdays are getting 40. Oh, not 40. Birthdays gets 80 every month. So 80. My birthday is going to get 20. Halloween is going to get, oh, holidays is going to get 80. Oh my goodness. I need to slow down. Okay, holidays is getting 80. Halloween 20. Christmas gets 100. So the same thing for like these sinking funds. These long-term sinking funds are like my medical, pet emergency, those kinds of things. We're not going to budget for those. That stuff will come out of savings challenges as well. So this time we're not going to budget for those, but as I like fully fund these other guys up here, I have goals for each of them. So as I fully fund them, I'll go ahead and start putting money into the other items. And then month ahead is, I'm trying to get a month ahead on my bill. So what I'd like to be doing, like right now we're saving for February bills, but I would like in January to save for March bills. So I'm kind of already a month ahead in a way, but I'd like to get another month ahead. So this money is going to be coming from the leftovers for rent and for utilities for now. And then as we can, we'll add more money to it. So let me go ahead and add these. So that's $520. And that's $210. So savings challenges is going to get 205 every month. And then buffer is going to get 5. So that's a total of 210 with nothing remaining. I'm not putting anything this time into savings, kids emergency or emergency fund. We'll add money to those normally during my like extra pay. So I get 2 extra paychecks this because I'm paid bi-weekly, so I get 2 extra paychecks every year, and usually those paychecks will go to fund these guys and then a little extra on some of these other categories. But what I want to look at is, so budgeted expenses is $5,165. Cash envelopes is $1,260. Sinking funds is 520. And then savings is 210. So 5165 out of 7155 is 72-ish%. So I like to put about how much I anticipate it being. That is, we'll round that up to 18%. And then 7%. And then 3%. So what these numbers are telling me is most of my money, almost 75%, is going to expenses. I'm not a super big fan of that, but I have all of these debts and bills to pay. So it's not surprising that right now it's 72%, which is why I want to go ahead and try to knock out my loans. Because if I took those out, I did that right, then it'll drop my expenses down to like 56%, which would be a lot closer. I'd like it to be like between 40 and 50% with most of my money going into savings, but not where I'm at in life right now. So we'll work on getting there though, but this is kind of a good, lets me know kind of where I'm at. So let's go ahead and see this guy. Okay, so for sinking funds, all right, so we have $20 here. For health and beauty, we have $385. Hobbies has 20. We have nothing in house. I just added that to my list of like, what do you call it? Envelopes recently. Kids has 450. And you'll see when I do my cash unstuffing this week that we've spent quite a bit of money out of these guys because we had things come up. So like Pets Got Groomed, right now it's at 330. Pets Got Groomed, we have some kid things we needed to catch up on, shoes, clothes, things like that. Amazon is at 10. Amex is at 245. Car insurance is at 736. Car registration is at 45. Renter's insurance is 40. Birthdays is 165. My birthday is 30. Holidays is 745. And holidays includes everything except for Halloween and Christmas. We usually spend a little more money on those holidays, so we budget those separately. And then 40 here. Sorry, I'm learning all the sounds of the place. And then Christmas has 50, and then month ahead currently has 270. So let's see if I can add these up. I can't really see, but hopefully you guys can see. You can let me know if I mess anything up. So that's 35.80. That's not right at all. All right, let's try this again. 20 plus 385 plus oh, maybe it is right. $35.81. Alrighty. And then savings. So I have $1,000 in savings, and this is like just fluid savings for anything that I need. If I need like to pick something up for the house or anything like that. Kids emergency has $4,000. $465.60. I'd like this to be around $5,000. I need to transfer some money over to my ex for some medical expenses for one of our kiddos, and then I'm gonna try to get that back up to 5,000. But I do have 5,000 in my emergency fund, and I'd like to keep it there. And then buffer has $708, and this is just my checking buffer. It has $598 in the buffer because I do keep $110 in cash to do any sort of little cash exchange stuff. So let me go ahead and add these up. 5,000. Alrighty, so in savings I have 11,000, what was it? 173 and 60 cents. And I think that is it, because the next one is our paycheck breakdown, which we will do a budget with me and get ready for everything on the first Friday of January. And then the second Friday will be a cash stuffing. So let me grab these guys. Let's go ahead and put them into my binder. Here, let me get these here. Alrighty, let me go ahead and put these guys in here. So if you have any questions, like I mentioned, I'm hoping that I'm pretty close on my anticipated take-home pay. And then at the end of the month, well, let's see, let me put these in. So yeah, we'll do the budget with me for the beginning of the month. And then what I plan to do is do a budget with me for every paycheck that I get. And then we'll do expense tracking, and then we'll use this for our cash unstuffing videos. And after our second or third paycheck, we do have a monthly overview and net worth and debt update. Because I do want to keep track of kind of where all my money is going and where we're at with everything. So that is it for this video. Let me close this up. Yeah, it feels weird to like get back into this. I know I need to do it. And when I was doing it before the divorce, it really helped me keep on track of everything. As we were kind of going through everything, it was, I don't know, trying to find my feet again. And coming back to this, I think is going to really help. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. Leave me a comment below. Let me know how your year has been going, because I haven't been around for a while. So if you want to give me a quick update, I'd greatly appreciate it. But I will see you in the next video. Until then, be safe. Bye.